National development that shall support the informal sector. An article by Chimusimbe for Myzimdialogue.com. In mining towns like Kwekwe, they eke out in living as artisanal miners who bear the brunt of persecution from politically connected individuals. In mining towns like Kwekwe, they eke out a living as artisanal miners who bear the brunt of persecution from political connected individuals. At face value, many may find the challenges in the motherland insurmountable, what with the danger of having to contend with reckless combi drivers, cut fields of fruits, and being mindful of the green on the pavements. Some time ago, the Finance Minister Patrick Chinamasa drew the public's ire for saying that Zimbabwean economy was not informalized. That indeed is what we have become as a nation, and what follows is how we can harness as much meaningful development from such. Since formal jobs have become scarce, it only makes sense that anything informal be supported, but at the same time, mechanisms to see funds flowing in important sectors, like the banks and the taxmen, should therefore be employed. Some initiatives have been tried but faced the resistance since they made little economic sense to those in the informal sector. If one considers the pivotal role of informal jobs to our nation's development, artisanal miners serve as a good example. A simple research will show that gold deliveries improved with artisanal miners were given the green light to explore and to sell their finds by the authorities. However, there is need to rid this sector of greedy politicians who have been wreaking havoc to the artisanal miners. In Kwekwe, it has become a whole ground with artisanal miners being arrested now and again at the instigation of greedy politicians. Their quest to fend for their families is being hindered by people who already have pretty lives but never get satiation from all the riches they have amassed. Government could do more in this area by making it easy to venture into mining by depoliticizing the operation of artisanal miners. If their input is being positively felt in the economy through improved gold deliveries, this can help sustain livelihoods in the long run. Other sources of livelihood prevailing at the moment, especially for the youth, include the arts industry and in particular music. Music remains an easy alternative to penetrate compared to film acting, which are facing financing stopgaps. Many youngsters lately have traveled several countries overseas and in the region, with their music in the process improving their personal lives. Among us, a few of these is dancehall sensation Winky D, his protege Killer T, and evergreen Praiser. Notably, at the moment, Winky D's song Disappear is said to be making waves on the BBC's Radio Extra, a sign that these youngsters are making inroads with their music. Controversial Zimbabwean rap artist Maski did a duet with British R&B sensation Kesha Wild, whilst Hope Masike and Mokoomba have been performing overseas for a while now. When all these informal streams of income are formalized and harnessed, they can add value to the fiscus. The informal sector can sustainably support the livelihoods of the majority that are operating on the periphery of the formal economic channels. Whilst the government can do little to address this, there is still a need to come up with proper systems for vending that do not compromise the aesthetic value of our cities. Location of vending spots should not be far away from vendors' clientele, and at the same time, it should not interfere with activity in the central business district. When all is said and done, there is a pressing need for meeting of minds and stakeholders in the formal sector to find each other so they operate in a sustainable manner that does not raise the ire of planning authorities. For more articles, log on to www.myzimdialogue.com. Join the discussion on Facebook or follow us on Twitter at myzimdialogue.com.